What's up, everybody? Wow. Hi, guys. Woo, not hi. Hi or hey. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Astrid and OJ's YouTube channel. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for our new subscribers. Finally, we hit 500 subscribers. We are so grateful for your support, guys. Keep the well job done. And it shows that 85% of these people who are watching our videos have not yet subscribed. So please, if you know you stand in the 85% category,
happy.
please just click 3 seconds. Even if it's a second, it's gonna cost you a second to just click on the subscription button and you're gonna be part of this family. Thank you so much for supporting us. And on today's video, what is the topic?
I think it is our first date experience.
First date experience. What do you have to say about this? What was your expectations when you were coming for a first date? What was going through you when you were taking that Uber?
Freaking out would be my first emotion, for sure. Excitement.
Okay.
And just also, yeah, freaking out. Because, like I was going back to the UK, so we had our date, and
Few hours
a
before
few
the flight.
hours later, like 5 hours later, I was meant to be in the plane to go back to the UK without any intentions to coming back to Kenya anytime soon,
Jesus Christ.
let alone meet like someone. So I think for me, I was excited as well because obviously we had exchanged some messages. So I was like, oh, how is it gonna be? But I didn't arrive first, which I was a bit like. But at the same time, it was nice because you have plans, like you welcome me.
It was my show.
Yeah. I was just a bit shy. I would say I was shy.
Okay.
I think like maybe that's something. I remember seeing you, like, oh my god, I'm like.
Did you have any expectations, when you were coming? Were you looking for something, or were you just wanted to know this person? Because you see sometimes when you say, I was just coming to be friends, not everybody goes on a date there.
I mean, obviously, like even one of like the subscribers commented that I was just not able to admit that. Oh, actually, even though I was putting you in the friend zone, I knew that it was more than that. I just couldn't admit it yet with my personality.
Okay.
But definitely, I was expecting to know you a bit more.
Okay.
Because remember me, my mindset is how do I know what you're not a player?
Yes.
So I also had to be like, are you genuine, not genuine? So my expectations was let's reply to some of the questions and see if actually the dinner that we had before and the messages was matching the energy. If we just the two of us.
For me, of course, I had already said her my wife, so me I was going to speak to my future wife. But I would say, just because I had a bit of the dinner we had with some few friends, I had already set up my mind because I had seen a bit of your personality on how you converse with people, and it really, I was like, oh my goodness, this person I really want to know her more, because I was attracted by the physique part of you. I just wanted to now see inside this beautiful woman, what else can do I have a chance to be part of her life, even though she's leaving a few hours. I just wanted to just have a conversation with you, to be able to understand you more. And of course I had already set up my mind that I'm intending to have something with you, even though it was my first date and I did not want to say it. That's how I was looking at you. I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to see how she speaks, what she believes in, what her goals are. Is she someone who's ready to walk with me this journey and to be successful together? What kind of dreams does she have? So when we spoke about this whole thing, I was like, I just want to get married already.
So how did it feel to see me?
Very good question. How it felt to see you, I think it's good that I came early, because if I was late, Oh my God, I will be you. Because the whole night I was talking to myself. I was walking in the house. I'm like, I'm gonna say this. I will not say this. This is how I will act. You know. And I had a lot in mind. But I wanted to calm myself down by just coming early. You know, coming early, sit down, and I remember even I did not order until you came. Yeah, because I'm like, no, if I order when she's not here, that is not good manners.
Did you order coffee just before I arrived?
No, we ordered coffee together. You know, I was like, if I order I was disciplined, excuse me. I was like, I need to know first what she wants so that I felt that that's how it should be, you know. So I was just calming down, being able to speak to myself. I'm like, just chill, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry, you can do this. You've been through big shit like this, so this is nothing to you. You can conquer, you can prosper. Hallelujah.
But how did it feel when you saw me? You were happy?
So how you felt? I was so excited to see you. But I was like, oh my God, she's here. You know, like, I was like, this is true. This woman is real. This is not a joke anymore. It's
happening.
It's happening. And even for me, inside me, I was like, if she made a step of just coming to see me, that is a gate pass. I was like, if she comes, the only important thing was she comes, she says, yes, Jay, I will come. I was like, the rest, it is not me, it is God. So when I saw you, I was so excited, and I was like, I'm sure there's something even if you that you've seen in me that you don't want.
Could you see that I was shy?
Yes, because of how you know how
I was red. I remember for me coming, I was a bit stressed. I was a bit late because like there was a program with the Uber, like they kept cancelling. But then also I was like, okay, let me come and enjoy. Like seeing you, I was like, oh, okay, like you were dressed well, you had made an effort, you were like, you know.
I made an effort.
So it was actually quite nice. But I remember really feeling my cheeks being so burnt, like it was red. I just remember that.
Inside or outside.
It's just like
when you freak out, your skin wants to speak something. So do you feel like in this season, in that particular time, just that one, did you feel like the conversations we had, did I meet your checklist? You know?
I think in a way yes, because it's not really a checklist. Like it's not like I was like, oh.
No, like just in terms of, you see those kind of things that you say when you want such a person who's.
So I didn't have like that feeling of like, have a specific checklist. So if you don't need that, then you're not gonna come. It's not like, oh, I was looking for someone, for example, skin color or like hair type or.
You didn't have a problem whether I'm an Indian, whatever, black, white.
I was just. Yeah, obviously I have to be attracted to the person.
Yes.
So for me that was obviously, okay, tick, I'm attracted to you, great. But also for me I was really coming, okay, not meeting you, because meeting you, remember my mindset is like friend zone. But in that moment in my life, I was really not in the mood to date, just to date. I was really, if I have dates with people, it will be for the end of meeting my life partner. So that was what I was coming with. Okay. So I remember as well in my brain, I was also still testing, are you a player or not a player? So I was still trying to see the way I did it, not being too much in control obviously because the conversation was very fluid, but I was also, what I appreciated with our conversations is that you were always the one saying things, and I always noticed, oh my God, this is exactly me. Like for example, let's say, if I told you my favorite color is blue, and then you say, oh, me too. There would always be in my mind, are you saying the truth, or like did you say blue to me, like to make me like you? But what I really enjoyed, it was actually, I have so many dreams that you were the one saying, oh, this is my dream scene, and I was like, oh my God, no way. So that, for me, that's what made me really start thinking, I actually really like this guy. Because now it's just, I cannot lie to myself if it's a friend, because I had never met someone with the same dreams, specific dreams that I wanted, who said word for word what I wanted, and I was like, oh my God, it's like as if you read my mind. And then also like I remember thinking, I really see you in my family, for example, or meeting my friends, and it's something quite important
Okay.
that my brain does quite automatically, and I really see I could project. So that was one thing that I was like, kind of yes, you know. Yeah. So what about you?
Of course, me, you know, I had come up with a set of mindset. I was like, me, I'm here to just get this.
To convince me that I'm the one.
Yes. In a way, yes. But I think I just wanted to know more of you because already I was attracted to you. So I just wanted to know, can she be the one? Oh my God. You can say she's the one, but maybe she's not.
Why is such a clown?
But it was really nice because when we speak about our dreams, and we also gave each other time to be able to just speak about who we are, where we come from, and what to expect. Like it was like, this is who I am. What do you think?
Yeah. There was no, same. I'm trying to impress you.
Yeah, like I did.
I'm coming like that. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You know, like it was very straightforward. Like this is who I am. These are my intentions. Even though I did not come straight away and say, oh, by the way, you know.
But you were kind of saying.
Yeah, you know, like.
Because you knew I was.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet. So
I will not embarrass you now, but later.
That's good. But you see, even though for me I had already set up my mind, because even in that small congregation that we were, I had already checked you out a lot of times. I was like, my goodness, Lord, I want her. Please, Lord. So when in terms of my checklist and everything, I think you fell into the criteria.
But were you not worried that I was not gonna fall? Because you already put my
the,
wife.
The only thing I would say that I was worried was you leaving.
Okay.
Because I was like, how is this relationship? It's gonna look like I've never been in a distance relationship. I don't know how I will communicate to her. Is it every day? Is it after 2 months? Is it every month? It was very confusing for me, so I did not understand on how to take this back. But I would even tell you guys, long distance relationship. Oh my goodness, it is not a joke, of course, yes, but it is one of the best relationship. I know it depends on how your trust level is, because being in a distance relationship, you also don't have any other way, but you have to talk every single day. You know?
It depends on what you choose, but
Exactly,
for us we had chosen
this,
because already when the first message he sent after dinner, we were already, it was 5 days before, 4 days before, but we're already texting again, so it became very automatic, and then we just did that all the time. So,
but also for me, I feel like because we did that in separate ways, even for me, because it was not looking clear, I was so eager to know where this thing is going. So I was always talking to you, always replying to me, you always take breaks and you always have these conversations.
So you can confirm that you wanted to have a second date with me?
Of course, are you mad?
But then, like, how did you
I wouldn't even,
because I was leaving?
Because you were leaving. Of course, I was sad, and that's what I'm saying. Of course, I was sad that you're leaving. I was like, oh my goodness, I really want to see her again, but I can't because she's leaving. But I was like, I want to see on how it works. You know, even with this long distance because you're leaving, I was excited to see what's gonna be the next step. You know, sometimes you can be sad and be like, oh my God, it's not gonna work, I'm sorry, bye, da da da. But I think we gave ourselves a chance to be able to see, can we do this?
Yeah.
So for
I remember for me being very sad to leave.
Yeah,
I remember I was like, oh my God, I want more time.
Yeah.
Like, because we were speaking, we were not done speaking. I had to, and it was 2 hours,
we
but I
had
was
to,
so much wanted to
and
say
us,
more.
we can speak.
Oh my God, yes we can. I mean, those videos are proof to
Oh,
it.
we can speak.
So I was like, oh my God, like how I had to go so blah blah.
Yeah.
But then, and I remember going back and seeing my friends like, oh, I like him, blah blah. And I even bought Wi-Fi in the plane.
That was the cutest thing
You
ever.
sit up all night.
I wouldn't want to sleep. How would you sleep? Your love of your life is on the air, and she's she's leaving me. So I was like, oh my God! But I remember it was one of the best ever. And to be honest, I never also used to be someone who's good in terms of chatting. You know, I had to learn this. I always use my phone. If it is not charging, it is.
Your family used to make fun of
My family used to make fun of me. Oh, yeah, oh, you're so much in love. Oh my God, you cannot relax. They don't know I was so sunk into it that I was like, this is my life now. Until we see each other again, this was my life. So guys, thank you for listening to this story. And if given a chance, we can do a whole video for 5 hours, but we have to cut it here. And we just really want to appreciate you guys for being part of this family as we grow slowly and slowly. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for always being here.
If you ever, because like we noticed that those kind of videos is what people tend to like.
Yeah.
Or, so if you ever have questions or ideas of what we can talk about,
Yes.
please don't hesitate to
Yeah,
comment
just-
with us because I'm not very good at this, like finding stuff. It's mainly Javen very good at coming up with questions. I'm more not in the type of talking, so I would say, oh, let's go out and film this and there. Or let's do a cooking video, but I think Mr. Here likes to talk a lot.
Yeah, because I
so-
feel we have a lot of stories to tell these guys, and I'm sure any kind of questions you guys want to ask us, just drop it down there. We're gonna be ready to speak about it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Until
you.
next time we meet again, this is Astrid and also YouTube channel. Bye.
Bye.